This is the Chinese cooking channel called Chinese Cooking Channel. Today we have a special stir-fry dish for you. Look at that, look at that. Today we have a recipe for lobster, Cantonese style. So when you make this recipe at home, you get twice the lobster, twice the noodles, and half the price of what most Chinese restaurants would charge. Before we do our recipe, let's see how a famous Chinese restaurant serves theirs. Today we're going to go try the lobster at the Sun Siu Wah seafood restaurant. This restaurant is famous for the seafood, so let's check it out. This is an award-winning restaurant, famous here in Richmond and also in Vancouver. You choose the fresh lobster from the tank. Then you tell the chef the way you like to have it prepared, and they'll serve it perfectly. Ooh, look at this. This is the lobster with ginger and green onions with yi mein, long life noodles. Ooh, look at the meat on this claw. Oh, look at that, look at that. Wow, look at that. Mmm. Wow, look at that meat. Yep. Wow. Oh, look at the meat from the claw. Wow, look at that. Wow.
Lúc ta ra lửa hao rồi cái đã. Wow, yeah. Có giờ mà heo. Có giờ.
I like to eat lobster with the long life noodles, so we ordered this here. So this is the specialty, it's the seafood here. Oh, look at this. This is a lobster tail right here. Mmm. Really sweet, the meat. Mmm. Got the flavor with the ginger and the green onions.
Giếm chả heo được hả? Giếm chả heo có heo.
Oh, look at this claw, look at this claw. Wow, look at that. Look at the meat on this. Oh, look at the meat on this. Mmm. Mmm. Lots of flavor.
Cái thôi hốc qua không biết không. Hốc của Vancouver.
So my mom likes this Sun Siu Wah better than the one in Vancouver. Look at these noodles. Ooh. The noodles have the flavor of the lobster infused. It's really tasty. There's the head.
Tốt là ăn được lượng há gì bình làm được ngon bình.
So lung ha yi mein ham the whole meat. So when you have lobster with noodles, it's good for face. So they have lobsters, so I'm gonna make some Cantonese lobster stir fry. So they actually cleaned the lobster and chopped it up for me. So it's gonna be a lot easier for me. And I'll be enjoying lobster. Give the lobster pieces a quick rinse under cold water. Chop off the ends like they do in Chinese restaurants. The lobster tail should be cut into 3 or 4 pieces. The claw at the joint can be chopped off if you like. For the next step, you need 6 to 8 tablespoons of cornstarch to coat the lobster pieces. For more even coating, Do the lobster pieces in small batches in a plastic bag.
Let me heat up some oil here. So here I have some peanut oil. I like peanut oil the best. Just personal preference. You can use corn oil. You can use canola oil, but don't use the olive oil. Olive oil has a low burning point. Put the chopstick in the oil, so when you see it bubble like that, that means the oil is ready to deep fry the lobster or whatever food you have. So I have the heat setting at medium to medium high, so I think for now I'm put on medium. And you may have to turn the heat on up a little bit after. So doing about 3 runs for the lobster. Deep fry it in 3 runs. Just use your spatula to mix it up a little bit. Oh, look at that, look at that. Today we're doing lobster stir fry, Cantonese style. So I've done the first step already. Look at these nice juicy pieces of lobster. So this is the lobster tail. Look at that. Look at the meat on this. Look at the meat on this. Is that a juicy lobster? I could eat the lobster just like this, but we're going to do the next step. So let's get started.
Put 2 or 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, such as peanut oil, into the boiling water. Add about a tablespoon of salt. I like to use sea salt. I'm using the Farkay brand of Chinese noodles, so they only take about 5 minutes to cook. You can use any kind of Chinese noodles for this recipe, such as chow mein noodles or the yi mein, which is the long life noodles. Rinse the noodles in cold water and then let the noodles dry. Here I'll be preheating 2 frying pans at medium to medium high heat. Then put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of cooking oil into the pan. Grill the noodles for a few minutes and then flip over the noodles. So grill the noodles a few times on each side until the right amount of crispiness is reached. Put the noodles on a nice plate. Be sure the plate is large enough if you're serving 2 lobsters for this dish. For the next step, preheat a wok or a pan at medium to medium high heat. Put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of cooking oil, such as peanut oil. Next, you add some aromatics, such as chopped garlic, chopped onion, and chopped ginger. Now you're ready to put the lobster pieces into the wok. If you like, add a dash of salt and about a tablespoon of sugar. This will balance out the flavor. Add 2 or 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce. you just add a cup to a cup and a half of chicken broth. Or if you don't have it, just put in a tablespoon of chicken soup base in boiling water. And once you bring the liquid to a boil, add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch mixed with a 1/3 cup of water and thicken the liquids until you get a nice thick sauce. You may need more or less of the cornstarch solution, depending on how thick you want the sauce. Just before serving, add a 1/2 cup to a cup of slivered green onions. Finally, add a tablespoon or 2 of cooking oil, such as peanut oil, to give shine to the lobster. There you have it, lobster Cantonese style. It's a special dish that you'll be proud to serve your family and friends. Enjoy.
Thanks for checking out my video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And thanks for your continued support.